Hey everyone, Miles Mancinelli here. Welcome to my Oh Darling piano tutorial. This song is in the key of A major. And it's in 6/8 at a BPM of about 85 beats per minute. When I talk about your hand, I'm going to talk about it like this. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth finger in your left hand, and then first, second, third, fourth, and fifth finger in your right hand. Okay, so I'm going to not use index finger or anything. Okay, so this song starts on an E augmented chord. So your fifth finger is on the E, second finger on the B, and then your first finger is on the octave. Okay? In your right hand, you've got E3 here. With your first finger, it's on E. Your fifth finger is going to be on that C. It's quick, but if I was to slow it down, what you're basically doing is playing the E, then the A, and then both these E's at the same time, and then the C. But at full speed, it sounds like. Okay? Keep this memorized. Practice it well because this is the chord you play going into each verse in this song. Alright, so the verse is structured in a fairly straightforward manner. We always start on an A chord. Okay? So that's A with your first finger, C sharp with your second finger, E with your third finger, and then the octave A with your fifth finger. You're going to play that chord on each beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In your left hand, you're going to be playing a bass line. I'm going to put them together just so that you can see what it sounds like for the A. What that is in the left hand, you're playing octaves starting on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're starting on the A octave. And then you're moving to a C sharp octave, then to an E octave, and then back to the C sharp octave. And the timing of that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the left hand, played very slowly, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we move from the A to an E chord. In your right hand, you're going to start off with a B with your first finger, an E with your second finger, a G sharp with your third finger, and then the octave B with your fifth finger. And again, you're playing that on each beat for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 bars of that. You're going to notice that it's like that on each chord for the verse for the most part. Now, in your left hand, it's a similar swinging pattern as we were doing before, but there's one extra note added. You're starting on the E octave, right? Going to the G sharp octave, going to the B octave, back to the G sharp octave, and then back to the B octave. And the timing of that, similar to before, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the only addition, besides the notes being different, is that on that last 6, you play the B. So I'm just going to focus on the left hand for a moment here, starting on the A actually, and I'm going to play it very slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now putting both hands together for just that E chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backpedaling, let's start at the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to move to an F sharp minor 7 chord. It's the third inversion. It's going to sound like this with both hands. So you've got C sharp with your first finger, E with your second finger, F sharp with your third finger, and then A with your pinky. The difficult part about this chord is all of the notes are really close together. So you're going to find when you're switching from the E to the F sharp minor 7 at full speed, it's a little bit of a challenge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In your left hand, we're playing the same rhythmic pattern, but on an F sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now putting both those hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So starting from the A, then going to the E, then going to the F sharp minor 7, it's going to be like this, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My mic keeps moving. The next chord is going to be a D. Right hand, same thing, 2 bars of 6/8. You've got A with your first finger, D with your second finger, F sharp with your third finger, and A with your fifth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In your left hand, it's the same rhythm as before, starting on the D. Then going to the F sharp, then going to the A, and what you're going to do is then hop up to the C sharp, making it a D major 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting both hands together for the D chord, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to the beginning. And this time, let's throw in our E augmented chord. Don't forget about that. And then we're going to play through what we have so far, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. If you've made it this far, you're doing a good job. We're going to move now into this section. It's straightforward, okay? Because you're just playing octaves in the left hand, and in the right hand, you're just playing on each beat, as before. The only difference now is you're only playing for 1 bar. So we're starting off on a B minor 7th chord. You have an A with your first finger, B with your second finger, D with your third finger, and F sharp with your 5th finger. And you play that for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And in your left hand, all you do is play the B octave. So together it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy enough. Now all you need to do in the right hand, see where my thumb is? It's on the A. I just slip that down to the G sharp, turning it into an E 7th chord, but then with an F sharp in there. So you move your thumb down, and then you're going to move up to the E octave for another 6 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just stepping back in case that was a little unclear. We're going to start off on that B minor 7th chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to move on to the next section before we go back and recap. The last bit just goes like this. This is probably the busiest part of the verse. You're starting off on an A chord, like we played before, for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you move to a D chord, like that. All you're doing is moving up with your second finger on the D, and then your third finger on the F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so stepping back to the A, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going back to the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then ending on an E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the same E inversion that we played before. In your left hand, you're playing this walking bass line. This is nice because you're hitting every note in the scale. You don't have to skip anything. And it's starting off on an A. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5, you move up to the B. On the 6, you move up to the C sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the 1, you do the same thing, but on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then walk down. 5, 6. Back on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time you walk down. 5, G sharp, 6, F sharp, and then end on the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the right hand, it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Playing all of what we have from the beginning, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a whole verse. Good job. All right, so we're moving into verse 2. We ended like this. we're going to go back to our A chord and we play it exactly the same as we did for the first verse. We're going to move to our E as we did before. In the right hand, we're still playing our E chord for 2 bars of 6/8. In our left hand, you're on the E octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6 of the second bar, you're going to move up to an F natural. Okay, so both hands very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so from the A, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're moving up to our F sharp minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only difference here is in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you play the F sharp for a whole bar, play it again on the 1, and then the A on the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So starting at the beginning of the verse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're moving to our D, but it's a little bit different than before. Listen to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in your right hand, it's similar in that you're playing on each beat as before. But for the first 3 beats, 1, 2, and 3, you play the D with your first finger and the F sharp with your second finger. And that's it. You omit the rest of the chord. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then for the rest of the 2 bars, you're going to put in the full D chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in your left hand, keep in mind that you just went from the F sharp to the A. So you're moving up. This is a good reminder because you go F sharp, A, and then you jump up to the D. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the D octave, higher than we played it before, for 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on 6 and on the 1, you're going to hit that D octave especially hard again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4, 5, and 6, you hold that C sharp. 4, 5, 6. Also play it particularly hard. It's an important distinction, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how he plays it in the recording. Now putting the 2 hands together slowly, it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going back to the beginning of this second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're doing our regular gig on the B minor 7 and then that E7, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. our walking pattern is the same except for one part. So when we return to the A, instead of then walking down to the E, we're going to go like this. Now what this is, you're playing an A chord, right? In your right hand, you've got the A with your first finger, the E with your third finger, and then the octave A with your pinky. And you're omitting the third, so don't play that C sharp, right? Just leave that out. You're playing on the 1 and the ands, so the down and the up beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and... Now you can imagine when you play that full speed, it goes by pretty quickly. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you play that for a bar, and then for the second bar of 6 beats, you're going to just add in with your fourth finger the G. And then just add in that G to make it an A7 chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Okay? So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. And then in your left hand, it's straightforward. You're playing on the same down and up beats, but you're just playing that A octave over and over again. Just this. Sorry, dust bunny. Very slowly, just this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to the beginning of the song and just play everything we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can do that, that's the full 2 verses leading up to the chorus. You know how to play most of the song at this point. All right, so moving on to the first chorus. We're higher up the keyboard than before, so middle C is here, right? We're going to be playing a lot up here with our right hand. To give you a taste, it sounds something like this. Okay, so it's a lot of playing in both hands on every beat and just really hitting the keys hard. Okay, so to start off, we're hitting a D chord. In our right hand, we've got, remember, this being middle C, first finger on the A, second finger on the D, third finger on the F sharp, fifth finger on the octave A. Okay? And you're just going to play that on each beat. You do that for 2 bars. On the third beat, you make a slight departure from the pattern. You go 1, 2, 3. On the third beat, you're just moving from the F sharp to the G natural, right? And that's with your fourth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, Okay? In your left hand, you're just playing a D octave, really low as you can possibly play. So see where my thumb is? That's the high D. I'm also playing another D an octave down. Sorry you can't see it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on 5 and 6, you walk up in your left hand. 5, 6. Okay, so you're just walking up to the D sharp and then to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now moving on to an F. In your right hand, you've got C, first finger, F with your second finger, A with your third finger, high C with your fifth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're just hitting on every beat, but on the sixth beat of that first bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're just transitioning, so you're also playing what we're going to call an A sharp and then a B. Okay? And I do that with my third finger, my fourth finger, and you'll notice that all of our fingers are being used. C, the F, the A sharp, the B, and the C. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In your left hand, you're on that F octave, doing the same thing you were doing before, playing on every beat, and then walking up at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on 5, you hit the G natural. On 6, you hit the G sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's start at the beginning of the chorus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving up to the A. We've got E with the first finger, A with the second finger, C sharp with the third finger, high E with your fifth finger, and then just an A octave in your left hand. You're going to play that for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then all you do is move your second finger down to the G natural to make it an A7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6, you're just moving up in your left hand from the A natural to an A sharp. Okay, from the beginning of the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're moving up to a B minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you play it for 4 bars. And on the 4th bar, you're going to walk up in the left hand. It goes 1, 2, 3 to the C. 4, C sharp. 5, D natural. 6, D sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now, before we recap, we're going to play the last bit. Now, this is the rhythm you need to remember. Da 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 da. So what you're doing is essentially playing a B octave and then a C octave. But you're going to throw in some little orchestrations. So in the B, okay, on that first beat, when you play it, you're going to trip on that A sharp. Okay, so there's a little accidental there. See, do you see what I'm doing there? I'm using my third finger to hit that A sharp, and then I'm not using my fourth finger for anything. It's relaxing. Okay, so you do that, and then you just hit the octave regularly. Trip again. Hit the octave regularly. Okay, so if you look at it really slowly, it's... And then the third time we go around here, we're just going to play the octave twice. And then the fourth time, we trip again. So the first, the second, and the fourth time you trip, the third one you don't. And then we move up to the C octave, except you also have the A in there. So you play your octave with the A once. Take your third finger and move it up to that A sharp, and then you're also going to play that B natural with your fourth finger. So we're playing a whole bunch of notes. All right, so starting on the B, okay, and then we're moving back down to the B, and you trip. You just play it for one beat. Now in your left hand, what you're doing is simply starting on the E, following along rhythmically, and then moving up to the F, and then moving back down to the E. Going through the whole chorus slowly sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're moving into verse 3. So you start off on the A. And you go to the E. So the A and the E follow the first verse structure to a T. Then you move to the F sharp minor, 7. The only difference here is in the left hand. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So F sharp for 6 beats, F sharp again for 3 beats, and then down to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for the D, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start looking at the right hand. What you're doing here is for the first 3 beats, you're not playing anything. It's a rest. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then you come in on the 4. And this is the chorus inversion of the D. So it's up here. So you've got A with your first finger, D with your second finger, F sharp with your third finger, octave A with your 5th finger. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 5, you hold it, right? 5, 6. Now in your left hand, you just came from the F sharp down to the E, and then you land on that low D, right? So you're moving down, planting yourself on the low D. You play it for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you move up an octave to a D. 1, 2, 3. And then for the 4 and the 5, you hit the C sharp. 4, 5, 6. You're holding it through the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Combining them very, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? From the beginning of the verse. To the B minor 7 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second time you come to this B minor 7 chord, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, hold it up here. Then on 4, 5, and 6, you move down an octave. And that's just the second time through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6. And I really hit that low B hard because that's how he does it in the recording. So you should do it too, because why not? Okay, and then the rest of the verse is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's no like fourth verse here or like second part of the verse. It goes right into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Okay? So you hold it for 6 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. The third verse all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we move into the chorus. Okay, so now we're going to play the second and last chorus. It's basically the same as the first one. So we start off on the D. The only difference is instead of doing that articulation on the third beat where we hit that G natural, instead on the sixth beat, we're going to move our fifth finger up to that A sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left hand's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move up to the F. 1, 2, 3. No articulations here. Then moving up to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A7, all regular stuff. Moving up to the B minor. Notice I didn't walk up in the left hand, so you don't walk up this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the only difference at the end there is that fourth time you don't trip. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we move up to the C. It's the same as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And everything else is the same. playing through that last chorus slowly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you go. Now you know how to play both choruses. All right, so we're in verse 4 here. It's similar to the other verses with slight variations. So the A is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the E is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, on the F sharp minor, it's basically the same, but it's a little bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand is exactly the same, and the left hand is just the F sharp octave on the 1 of each bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the D is a little bit tricky. In your right hand, you're going to play the D with your first finger, F sharp with your second finger for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. And then for the rest of the 2 bars, you throw in the rest of the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in your left hand, so you're on the F sharp, you go directly down to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on 6, you're going to hit the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So again on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then walking down on the 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very slowly, the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same deal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second time around, you hit the low octave after you hit the regular octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do it on the beat, but you also do it on the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Regular walking pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you stop on the A. And then it's the end of the song. So you walk down to that A chord, okay? Then you move up to basically an A sharp 7 chord. So you have A sharp in the left hand, and then in your right hand, you've got G sharp with your first finger, A sharp with your second finger, and then we'll call it D with your third finger, and then F with your fifth finger. And then you just move down to an A7 chord, right? So it's the A octave in your left hand, and then you've got G with your thumb, A with your first finger, C sharp with your third finger, and then E with your fifth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they hold it for a while. And that's it. That's the end of the song.